Today is Monday, November 8th, 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on today's edition of Prime Flash. Fegang Baudelaire, a taxi driver in Boya, southwest region of the country, has died after an explosive was dropped in his vehicle by a separatist fighter pretending to be a passenger. The incident occurred this Monday, November 8th, as the driver was transporting passengers and their luggage around town. According to reports, the driver was stopped by a fighter pretending to be a passenger. Then an explosive was dropped in his vehicle, which later on exploded, leading to his death. Ghost fighters in Boya have, in a statement, claimed responsibility for the attack against the driver, whom they say disrespected the traditional Monday Ghost Town instituted since 2016. A similar attack occurred last week, Monday, November 1. Militants of the Cameroon's People Democratic Movement in the 5 sections of Meme Division have celebrated the 39th anniversary of President Paul Biya's ascension to power. The celebration took place in Kumba over the weekend, where party officials said His Excellency President Paul Biya has achieved much for Cameroon. We stay in Kumba, where some CPDM militants disrupted celebrations of the president's ascension to power by stating that they do not want the MP for Kumba, Honorable Tabot Lawson, to address them in the capacity of section president of Meme 1A. Let's listen to the excerpt of some of these angry militants.
Two political giants, you know them. The Right Honorable Lawson Tabot and the last city mayor Gregory Mewanu. They are those who are the protagonists for the post of section president. And you could see that there was enthusiasm on both sides, and each supporter came out supporting his own candidate. But I think that this is good for our democracy.
Riffraff, thieves who are not ministers, go and ask them, none of them. I look at their faces, none. There are only 2 workers. 3 of them who are workers of the city council that were there, who come from Kubawan. The rest are not militants of the Kubawan. But they came here with a purpose to disrupt something of the head of state. It is a shame. And I must say that those people, all those involved in this track, will be punished.
And still talking about President Paul Biya's 39th anniversary celebration, this time in Bamenda, the militants celebrated President Biya's 39th year in power at the party birthplace for the first time after 4 years, with a call for peace and the return to normalcy. The militants have described President Paul Biya as a visionary whose close to 4 years in power is proof of him being an epitome in effort to develop the region. Let's have an excerpt of some of the militants, amongst which are Philemon Yang.
A tremendous importance, not only for now, but even for the future. Our objective is to send a clear message that this region is in search of peace, and that we are going to obtain peace, and that things will return to normal soon.
This small one, the difficulties of are plenty. But when a small one where you don't make up, at least we easily for pass with motor. Some of we they won't get motor, the one where they don't even get them. I think the way to don't do it, don't really overhelp.
Frank Biya, the son of President Paul Biya, was in Fumban to celebrate his father's 39th anniversary since he took over from Cameroon's first president, Amadou Ahidjo, on November 6, 1982. He was received Saturday, November 6, by the people of Bamoun, together with their Sultan, Njoya Nabil. Frank Biya's outing has raised a lot of speculations amongst Cameroonians. Road users in the Bamenda 2 municipality have applauded the mayor, Chinwe Peter, and staff of the Bamenda 2 council for carrying out repair works, rendering the road between Veterinary Junction and the Ayaba stretch passable. Accompanied by the DO, the mayor, following the recent killing of a contractor carrying out repairs work at the council premises at Njefebi Mankon, said it's totally unacceptable that people take up guns to kill those trying to develop their municipality. Over in Ngaoundere, where 65 motorcycles and a huge quantity of illegal drugs have been seized in the Adamawa region in an operation dubbed Stop Illegal Trade in Adamawa. Medicines, non-biodegradable plastics and motorcycles were seized by custom officials with the support of the gendarmerie and the bee at the entrance to the Adamawa region. The loot was presented to the governor of the Adamawa region, Kildadi Tekiege Buka, in the presence of the press. And out of the country, at least 98 people have died after a massive explosion when a fuel tanker collided with a lorry in Sierra Leone's capital, Freetown. The incident occurred Saturday, November 6, as fuel spilled before igniting, and the resulting inferno engulfed bystanders and vehicles at the Busy function. Footage broadcast by local media outlets showed badly burned bodies in the streets surrounding the tanker. And in Sudan, Sudanese security forces have detained dozens of protesters and fired tear gas at several anti-coup rallies as demonstrators in several cities joined a call for 2 days of civil disobedience and a strike campaign against last month's military takeover. The protesters rallied yesterday, November 7, in the capital Khartoum, as well as in its twin city of Omdurman. That was it for today's edition of Prime Flash. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. You'll get details in our 6:30 p.m. Prime News with Font Quinta. Stay blessed in the company of programs on the African Eye. Bye.